In the charged atmosphere of colonial Boston, a bitter dispute was escalating. Not merely over a beverage, but over the very principle of freedom. The year was 1773, and the British Parliament's Tea Act had pushed the American colonists to their breaking point. This act, seen as another unjust tax imposed without their consent, ignited a firestorm of resentment that would soon engulf the city's harbor in a historic act of defiance. As the cold night of December 16, 1773, descended upon the city, the Sons of Liberty convened in secret. Within the walls of the Old South Meeting House, leaders like Samuel Adams articulated a bold and audacious plan. It was decided that the Crown's tea would never be unloaded onto Boston soil. A decisive and symbolic protest was planned, one that would send an unmistakable message across the Atlantic. Under the cloak of darkness, hundreds of colonists, their faces disguised with soot and dressed as Mohawk warriors, emerged from the meeting. They marched silently and purposefully through the cobblestone streets toward Griffin's Wharf, where the British tea ships, the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver, were moored. The air was thick with anticipation as the determined crowd reached the harbor's edge. The climax of the night was both swift and dramatic. The protesters boarded the three vessels, their resolve unyielding. With axes in hand, they methodically hoisted 342 chests of British tea from the holds. One by one, the heavy crates were smashed open and their contents were heaved overboard. A fortune in tea staining the waters of Boston Harbor in a powerful act of political rebellion. This bold protest, which would come to be known as the Boston Tea Party, did not go unanswered. Britain retaliated with a series of harsh measures. But instead of quelling the rebellion, these actions only unified the colonies further. The ripples from that winter night in Boston Harbor grew into a tidal wave.